Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Christine. Christine is the French form of the medieval Latin name Christianus, meaning a Christian. Ultimately, the Latin word for a Christian is derived from the Greek Christos, from chrio, meaning to anoint. Christos, Christ, was a title given to Jesus of Nazareth by Greek Christians in the 1st century to signify him as the Anointed One by the power of God. The Greek Christos is also a translation of the Hebrew word Messiah, meaning essentially the same thing, anointed. Names like Christian, Christiana, Christina, and Christine have been in use since the Middle Ages but did not become widely common until the 17th century. Christina of Sweden became Queen of Sweden at her coronation in 1650 but abdicated 4 years later when she converted to Catholicism. Her family were prominent Protestants. This caused quite the scandal in her day, but it appears that she had a fitting first name. The former queen moved to Rome and thereafter became a champion for the arts. The form Christine is mainly considered French, pronounced Christine, but it is also a version used broadly among English speakers. Christine was a hugely popular name in the 19th and 20th centuries in particular, but has since fallen from favor in the 21st century. Personality of the girl named Christine. Romance is the hallmark of the Six personality. They exude nurturing, loving, and caring energy. Sixes are in love with the idea of love in its idealized form, and with their magnetic personalities, they easily draw people toward them. Like the number 2 personality, they seek balance and harmony in their life and the world at large. They are conscientious and service-oriented, and a champion for the underdog. These personalities naturally attract money and are usually surrounded by lovely material objects, but their human relationships are always primary. They thrive in giving back to others rather than being motivated by their own desires. This is when they achieve great things. Sixes are natural teachers, ministers, and counselors. Popularity of the girl named Christine. According to the Social Security Administration, Christine has consistently been one of the most popular names in the United States, until the 21st century, that is. Based on rankings of the top 1,000 most popular female names in America over the past 100+ years, Christine has only recently begun a noticeable drop. The name was a top 100 favorite for over 50 consecutive years, 1942 to 1993. The height of her popularity came between 1967 and 1970, when Christine ranked as the 14th most popular girl's name in the country. That's pretty popular. Fast forward to this new century, and it's clear Christine is going out of style. Over a period of 20 years, the name has declined over 650 positions on the charts. To put this in perspective, the name Christine was given to over 16,000 baby girls in 1970. In 2011, less than 400 females were named Christine. In fact, today, the frillier Christina is far more popular. Regardless, most people agree that Christine is a pretty name, fitting for a pretty girl. Not surprisingly, Christine inspired at least one memorable song back in her heyday. In 1977, the American rock band Kiss released a fan favorite called Christine 16. Even though naming trends today are favoring the more girly girl Latin versions over traditional French names such as Christina over Christine, Julia over Julie, Sophia over Sophie, and Maria over Marie, to name a few examples, there are parents who prefer less syllables in their names of choice. Christine is another example of a timeless classic, and always a good choice for practicing Christians. Quick facts on Christine. Gender, girl. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 705. Pronunciation, Christine. Simple meaning, anointed, Christian, follower of Christ. Characteristics of Christine. Sensitive, humanitarian, affectionate, family-oriented, compassionate, community-minded, loving. Cultural references to the baby name, Christine. Literary characters of the baby name Christine. Christine is the unlikely name of the spooky vintage auto in Stephen King's 1983 horror novel, Christine, which was made into a movie of the same name that year, starring an uncredited 1958 Plymouth Fury, get it? With amazing powers and a bad attitude in the title role. Christine becomes the beloved, and we mean beloved, possession of the class nerd, Arnie, with some unexpected results in the evolvement of his own personality. Somehow, this doesn't seem so far-fetched in the 21st century, with the advent of such reality TV shows as My Strange Addiction. As Arnie goes about restoring her, he begins to become a cool guy, the horn-rimmed glasses go, the clothes are sharper, and he's just turning into a rocking guy, getting the pretty girl and having all the fun. But Christine is just like any high-maintenance dame, she wants all the attention to herself alone. So Christine begins to exhibit some of her nastier qualities, such as speed-killing, asphyxiating, crushing, choking, ramming, all followed by the great trick of self-repair. Christine is such a pretty name, it just makes us wonder if some pretty girl so named did Mr. King wrong in his youth. Christine is the heroine of The Phantom of the Opera, a 1910 novel by Gaston Leroux, much better known in its incarnation as the hugely successful Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, first opening in 1986. Christine is a beautiful soprano at the Paris Conservatory, still mourning her beloved father, who used to tell her fairy tales, among them, The Angel of Music. Eric, the ghostly, disfigured Phantom of the Opera, having fallen in love with her, presents himself to her as that very angel, and begins tutoring her. Under his care, she begins to regain the passion she once had, not only for life, but for music. While she is in love with her fiancé, Raoul, she is enchanted by Eric, cleaving to him with a love that is nonetheless tainted by fear, and she is tormented by the pull in two directions. With the improvement in her singing voice, Christine eventually becomes a triumph at a gala at the opera house. Shortly thereafter, the Phantom, maddened by jealousy over her love for Raoul, captures her and tries to impose his will upon her, but Christine is moved by compassion for him. Tenderly, she kisses him, and in so doing, banishes the resentments and fears that have plagued him. He releases her to return to Raoul. It is evidence of the expansiveness of Christine's own heart that she is able to cry with him before she leaves, and he stays behind to die. They will be singing the music of the night separately. Popular songs on Christine. Christine's tune, Meet Christine, a song by Elton John, a song by Acid, Christine Marie, by the Flying Burrito Brothers, a song by Kiss, a song by Moda Riyadh, a song by Gordon Lightfoot, Christine 16, Marie Christine, Christine. Famous people named Christine. Christine Ebersole, actress, Christine Baranski, actress, Christine Lakin, actress, Christine Lottie, actress, Christine McVie, musician with Fleetwood Mac, Christine Keeler, model.